Hi everyone, this is Honeycup, and I thought I might do like my drawing process. So yeah, here it is. First I'm doing the sketch. I don't really know where I was going with this one. I didn't even pick a palette or anything, but I was thinking maybe something to do with snakes and stuff. So that's just what I decided to do. So yeah, I just went in with the base. As you can see, I made his head look like an egg. So eventually I'll correct this. But while I was doing the hair, I was like, why does it look so distorted? But yeah. Okay, so basically I finished the sketch. And here I'm just working on the eyes and stuff. I was like, I'm not gonna give them luscious eyelashes, but then I did anyways because, you only live once. But yeah, here you can see I was struggling with the hair. I was like, what's happening right now? But yeah, basically I use the lasso tool and I fill it and then kind of map out what changes I want to make. But yeah, I wasn't really sure which hairstyle to do. I spent a lot of time on Pinterest for this one. So I was like, what hair should I do? I gave him the bob, which I did not love. So I took out the bob. He no longer has a bob. It's just a mullet. So yeah, here I was doing the hands, and then I was like, maybe I want him to be holding a snake. So I was like, let me just put another hand there. And then I just did a pendant and stuff. At this point, I was just putting a bunch of jewelry and line art and deciding what patterns I wanted to do on the clothing, because I was thinking it was kind of plain and I didn't want to have to deal with that when I was coloring it in. But yeah, I was picking a skin tone here. I was gonna do white, but then I was like, nah, he's giving I was gonna say melatonin, and I was like, that's not right. Anyways, yeah, so here I was doing shading. I just went in with a red undertone, and then whoa, it's going so fast. Okay. And then I put blue, oranges, and reds, just to add some more depth to the coloring, and majestic lipstick, because yes. But yeah, here I'm just coloring. Why am I going so fast? And yeah, so I picked blue. I thought it went well with the green eyes. Going in with the beads. Man, I am speedy. And yeah, just over rendering. Usually for beads, I just tend to add a bunch of colors until it looks kind of whimsical, but also kind of like a bead. And I just hope it works out. But I like to contrast darks and lights right next to each other for any metallics or beads. And here I'm working on the snake. I really liked this part. I thought it turned out a lot better than I thought. I spent a lot more time on the face. And I wanted to do a black yellow snake, but I decided just to do yellow eyes and a black snake, because I thought any more blue or red or orange would be too the same. Oh, here's a little rain break. Anyways, back to it. Yeah, this is just my final render on top of all the coloring. So I did the earrings on top because I forgot to do them. I tend to do that. I tend to forget my sketch. But yeah, here I'm just working on the eyelashes because I initially had a gray for the eyelashes, but I think I wanted it to be darker. So I'm just fixing that up and fixing up the hairline, because why was the sideburn so small? Yeah, that's it.